What's up YouTube, Jeff back from Sammy Guru here, and today I have a very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And if you watched my last video, you know that I now have One UI 8.0 running on my Galaxy S25 Ultra, the international model right here. And if you want to go back and check that other video, you can see me talk about how I installed this and the build number and all that good stuff. But just to show you guys, you can see the software information right here. And there you go, One UI 8.0, Android version 16. Again, there's the cool Android 16 animation. But today, I want to spotlight one of the cool things that I found in One UI 8.0, this early beta build, which is a lot of improvements to Secure Folder, which people have been asking for a long time. So we're going to get into that today. What's new with Secure Folder in One UI 8.0. Before we get started, make sure you guys check out our website, sammyguru.com. We cover the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. If you're in the US, you can also get in our mystery box program. If you're ordering a Galaxy S25 Edge or the upcoming Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7, get a free case, cleaning kit, screen protector, desktop phone stand, other randomly inserted goodies. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will take the place of the sold-out S25 series mystery box as well. So if you guys are interested, you'll also be able to get into that as well very soon. Anyway, if you guys want to check it out, it'll be in the pinned comment description below. We love giving back to our readers and viewers. We pay for all the shipping costs, all the product costs. All you have to do is use our affiliate link to order. That is how we fund the program. So if you go into Secure Folder in One UI 8.0, the first thing you'll notice, let me show you guys this. I showed it in the last video. On my screen lock, I have both of my thumbs set up as a biometric option. The reason I'm showing you this is because now with Secure Folder, you can set up a separate fingerprint that does not necessarily correspond to your biometric unlock. Notice how my index finger is not one that unlocks my phone. Now, if you go to Secure Folder and I have biometric set up, you'll notice this thumb does not unlock it, this thumb does not unlock it, my index finger does unlock it. So you can set up a specific fingerprint that only unlocks your Secure Folder, and that's all it does. Now, this is a new feature specific to One UI 8.0, and in fact, let me slide in my Galaxy S25 Ultra here that's running One UI 7.0, so we can take a look at Secure Folder on both of these devices side by side. It'll give you guys a better option. So here you also can have pin pattern, biometric unlocks as well. You'll notice that on One UI 7.0, there's a lot less options, including this new option here that you'll notice right away with a little orange dot that Samsung uses to highlight things that are new. Hide Secure Folder is a new option. If you hide Secure Folder, it provides an extra layer of protection. The Secure Folder icon will disappear. Apps and data stored Secure Folder are encrypted. Apps won't work and you won't receive any notifications from them until you unhide Secure Folder. Tap the Secure Folder button in the quick panel up here. You can have a Secure Folder toggle and then it will appear again. So this is great for extra security. The reason this is here and not on One UI 7 is because the Secure Folder in One UI 8.0 is now using the Android 16 private space API instead of the work profile. You might be wondering what work profile is and what it does. Well, it's how Samsung...
I didn't understand that.
Bixby doesn't understand either, as you can tell from my speaker in the background. It uses the work profile on Android to set up a separate kind of folder place for you to store things. But there were several vulnerabilities with this that were discovered that was basically leaking people's photos and other information, like the auto-generated stories that we have in the gallery on Samsung phones. The private space API is a lot more secure, and so you won't have these kind of issues popping up that we've seen with Secure Folder in One UI 7.0. So you have this new option. You'll also notice sort is still here on both. You can still do the same. There's really nothing new there. Lock and exit. Encrypt. So here you can encrypt, but this automatically does that so you don't have that option manually. It's not necessary to have that here. Has hide Secure Folder, which is not present over here. Add files, which of course just lets you add files. Now you can actually see a little difference between One UI 7 and One UI 8 here. Notice the extra blur gradient here on this menu. It's also up just a little bit higher, but that's only because I have the gesture hint turned on this phone and I don't have it over here. This gradient blur is a big part of One UI 8's design language, but otherwise this is pretty much the same in terms of the add files. Customize, if you go to customize, I didn't really find any super new options in One UI 8 in terms of customization. You got the same icons as before, the same colors as before. There isn't really a whole lot new. You'll see down here though in the bottom right corner, you have this little secure folder like icon that lets you know that you're in there. That's not present in One UI 7.0. Now, if we go into settings, there are a number of things that are different, including what I already told you guys earlier about the separate fingerprint that you can enroll at the time of setup. So if you go into your lock type, let's go back to, yes, lock type. Let me enter my PIN here. And then over here, I'll enter my pattern. You'll see here where it says fingerprints, this one says registered, and this one says one fingerprint added. It also says current lock type. With fingerprints registered, this is just saying essentially that you already have registered fingerprints in the main fingerprint biometrics of settings, and these can be used for secure folder. However, over here, you can actually set up separate fingerprints to use with secure folder only. You see how you can add these? These are only utilized within secure folder, and it's basically separate from the fingerprints that you add inside of the regular biometrics. Because you'll see right here, I only have one fingerprint set up in secure folder, but if we go into security and privacy, we go to lock screen, you guys will see right here, I've got two fingerprints added over here. So these are completely separate fingerprint enrollments, one that is specific to opening the secure folder, which is something that is indeed new to One UI 8.0. You can see a couple of other things: auto lock secure folder, make pattern visible. This is because I have a pattern right here. Add secure folder to the app screen. Most of these other things, are not, this basically you can turn on or off, but because you can hide secure folder here, I guess they didn't probably feel the need to add this option explicitly at the top on One UI 8.0 over here on the right. Notifications, you can see your notifications. They changed this menu just a little bit. Now you can see hide content with secure folders locked. Here you can show content as well if you want. So you have an extra option with One UI 8.0. You could got your list of apps. You can choose the various settings for secure folder. Here you'll notice, you see here how you've got apps, secure folder, and personal. Whereas over here, you don't really have that setting. You can toggle both separately in One UI 8. Galaxy AI, there's really nothing that's changed there. You can manage various accounts here. Auto sync, again, personal and secure folder is split in One UI 8.0. Restore from backup, more settings, and then other security settings here. You'll see Samsung Pass, data usage, aspect ratio, all of these things that you can do. And then you don't really have that setting over here. You see over here, you have Galaxy AI, restore from backup, and then here is the set of settings that you have for One UI 7.0 on the left. You do not have this aspect ratio option. It's actually renamed to full screen apps. So they just changed the name here from One UI 7 to One UI 8. Full screen apps became aspect ratio, but there really is nothing, completely different about that. So the main thing, you guys can see the two different version numbers here as well. Obviously, One UI 8 version is later, starts with version 2 of secure folder. The main thing is using the private space API, which is a huge deal, makes things a lot more secure. In addition to that, now you can enroll separate fingerprints for unlocking secure folder. It's going to make secure folder a lot better to use. And of course, you can now hide secure folder when you don't want other people to find it. And then you can re-enable that from the quick settings. You can obviously, have that quick settings tile not even up here in your main quick settings. It could be, if you can edit, it could be up here, right? You can just hide it, way at the bottom if you want. There's secure folder. You can hide it all the way at the bottom. It doesn't have to be in your visible quick settings. So it could be when they swipe all the way down, people probably won't notice it, which is kind of nice. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon for future videos like this. Some exciting stuff coming to secure folder. Still not a proper app lock, and I hear all of you guys on that. I really wish Samsung would give us a proper app lock in addition to secure folder. I think they're both great features, but they have completely different use cases, as many of you guys have pointed out to me. Make sure you check out the website, sammyguru.com, for the Mystery Box program and all your latest Samsung news, updates, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. Appreciate you guys checking this out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.